in what is going to be a, well, possibly one-sided best of three, at least off the bat you would imagine. So, as we look at things, we're already into the pistol round. Apologies for the little bit of delay. We've had some developments, let's put it that way. And we're going to try to fix them as we move along. Copenhagen Flames on the T side and 2v3 moving in towards that B bomb site. Nexa took down the CTs, looking to take them down with a spam, but not finding all too much as they cross over. And the side control actually going to be conceded. Copenhagen could be good for a bomb plant.
As you say that, though, they wanted to get a little bit more aggressive so they could pull back one kill and give themselves an actually strong opportunity to try and play it out and win in the after plant, and that just wasn't allowed.
A couple times to see if it works. It can be buggy, apparently.
Yeah, so from what I noticed anyway, others were having those issues too. So it's not just us, but yeah, this buy right here, obviously being all the SMGs kept in play, you want to go a little bit crazy with it. They are going to be going aggressive pretty much everywhere on the map. An initial kill was found for Copenhagen Flames, but unfortunately, again, returned on towards Banana. G2 able to take that control now for themselves, and with that, slow things down a little bit more. Actually rotating a player over. A little bit surprising. Who's that? It's Nexa right now. You have then Kenny S over towards this position as well, but he's already low health. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind if maybe he had swapped that Galil. One of his teammates could let them perhaps stack up towards the B side of the map. But because they had Jax aggressive, they wanted to leave him alone. Even then, that was not a great spot to solo hold A, because they could have just walked up mid and tier.
The problem is he's not really going to spot at the side, is he? At this point, he'll probably presume that the players are down back in pit or something like that. And into the stack they go, running through as Kenny doesn't find anything. The kill's going Copenhagen Flames' way. The SMG's not able to overcome. It's 2-1.
The question is, do they face the op right now? Again, with the X-ray, there's definitely more intensity waiting on if those peaks are going to be coming in. And indeed, I mean, despite the flash going over, unfortunately, it didn't completely blind Kenny. Hooksy goes down and...
Like that super passive hold, we've got to rely on Kenny S hitting a shot with him. Molly going down though, that blocks him out of position. Now he's flashed as well, and out they come. He's looking for them, and you see it from his perspective. Much harder without the X-ray. Amanek not finding himself much. Hold on, what is this? I thought he'd get the third on the spray down. The Molotov eating away at Nodios as well. Hunters come in, and the CT smoke faded. Nexa closes it out, and what a round by G2. Amanek
over on long, they also have a single player for that CT side, so not in the greatest spots to help each other. But here we go, going straight onto the bomb site itself. Opening kill being found by Queening. Jax is still alive on that bomb site, but not for long. I meant to say in the pit, but either way, he's gone, so it doesn't really matter too much. Molly goes in from Kenny. I don't think
the observer on and everything like that. This is going to be the most important part, and considering there's an op in, yeah, okay, Hooksy goes down. That's what I was going to say. Considering there's an op in play, Hooksy was very aggressive. The push up in apartments perfectly traded, and G2 set themselves up now in a 4v3. I really feel like Hooksy, he could hold the corner, but pushing forward more was just, it was risky.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this point now, there's two players on this bomb site immediately, though. There's a flank coming in as well that is gonna be a big issue. As I say that though, Jax goes down extremely quickly, not really been able to deal out any damage, so there is still definitely a bit of a chance here if Copenhagen Flames can keep on going forward, but it's all on refresh. And unfortunately only been able to find one.
Let it don't execute. That nade should be perfect. Nodios down, Hooksy almost as well. So the offense already weakened, and now they're still pushing in to a full B hold. Kenny not blinded, swings out, but he's not good for anything.
Yeah, now this bomb site is just being overwhelmed. Nexa hiding in that back corner. Now actually does manage to find two, and really keeps his team in with a fighting chance off the back of that. And when I reconnected my X-ray broke again, so I'll fix that in a moment. It'll be alright for now, as Hunter looking like he does want to move forward quickly, being spotted by the op initially. Shot not being connected. He has to know that bomb planter's up close somewhere, but it won't matter if he's not able to do anything. It's all on Hunter. Will he check out to clear out second oranges rather? Unfortunately not. Being aware instead, or being cautious instead of construction.
That's not what's happening here. They're destroying G2 a deficit and a half, but now they're going in for banana control, something different for G2. And they absolutely tear them apart. Copenhagen Flames were used to getting that control for free. Going in again for banana control, and with just Jax and Nexa holding down. Both of these players are full HP. Those Mollies, though, really boxing in. Nexa, he's 22 health, and he still gets a kill full blind. Jax trying to go out for more, but now just tucked away. Whoa, okay. He didn't take the face, but Farlig straight through the barrels takes him down. And now a 3v2. Oh, no, a 2v2. And they've got another. Kenny S is down. The bomb planted. How is this round going to Copenhagen Flames? This is madness. Farlig's still got the AWP. He's trained in and looking straight at Amanek. No, he's not. He's got his back turned. Never mind. The X-ray view model was a little weird. But then eventually he turns around, takes the kill, and Copenhagen Flames.
This is going to kick off real soon because they do want to swing in together. I mean, the smoke going down gave the chance potentially for Nexa to have the 1v1 against the close player, but the flash was perfect, and now it's all on Amanek to try and hold on towards that bomb site. Flash goes over from himself, though, to try and take the peak, and it is good for one, combined with that spam. Or rather, the kill over towards A, my bad. It does give them a 2-on-1. Naughtios, I mean, getting the bomb down at least. He has a little bit of time to try and position, but he's considering pushing through into the CT spawn, and has got himself up close on the tree. I don't believe he's been spotted. He may actually. Kenny's definitely being cautious of it. Yeah, they're creeping forward together. There's definitely not anything that he can do in this position. Even if he somehow got that first kill, Jax would have been.
We don't like G2 more. Just unfortunately how it is. A push out towards the site. Copenhagen Flames not liking G2, looking to tear them apart as Refresh and Hooks Meister come in with the kills, bringing it into a 3v3 and leaving G2 locked out. A bomb plant to come in yet again.
So just going to be ready now to push in on this retake, and that's an issue. As I said, Naughty still in the apartments, does have a strong position to try and make that flank happen. Next is being cautious, but they haven't committed in deep enough to actually spot him. So at this point, they may actually think it's clear. This is going to be massive. The backstab, not quite the second, isn't able to transfer the spray over. They still have a good opportunity though on the retake because they have Lucy trapped in on the bomb site. Unfortunately, it's all on Amanek now, and he is going to go down. And I believe one up close there just blocking off so they can wrap in towards the bomb site. So this is a nice little strategy. It gives those Glocks the ability to close in the distance. Unfortunately, the CT is still stacked up around this bomb site are the ones who actually find those open. And Frags Refresh gets two. Still with the help of Queenix in the pit as well, just delaying that apartments push massively. Hunter eventually goes down. And unfortunately, he's become the hunted, and now it's all on Nexa. So that bomb's already been stuck. I don't think it's possible for him to get in time to actually deny it, and either way goes down to Queenix. 11-5. Copenhagen Flames come in with the pistol here on...
Blown away at this point. They've given up long control here, though, so the split can come through. There's only one player on the site. Oh, this is going to have to be a huge hold by Hooksy. It's not. It's really not.
Yeah, you jinxed it a tiny bit. Just got wrecked by the Deagle immediately. Naudio's right now in the CT spawn, realizing that they're... No, not realizing there might be someone around here. Yeah, Jax had actually completely caught him off guard. So that seals the round pretty much at this point. So it wouldn't be too surprising if maybe Farlig drops over an SMG and then one of the other players perhaps.
But considering G2 are so far ahead, look at this confidence play by Farlig. He's going out one after another, taking them down. Pushing into trade, they can't find a thing. There's 3 players here as well, which I think the utility usage might give away. They're tucked in the corner. There's no way out for Hunter. Thank you, Farlig. He heard me, obviously. He's answering my call. Said he needed to step it up, and there's a 3K to open up this round.
You heard you? Did you just accuse Farlig of stream sniping?
No, I'm on his TeamSpeak. I'm just live coaching. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah, that's not cheating. Jax, though, if he can pull a kill back here, maybe there is a chance. Unfortunately, a quick rotation already coming back in. I was going to say if they moved quickly, then they'd only have the low health player in the pit to deal with. They also have to deal with the player now towards Mo-O, and that makes it just Amanek as well, unfortunately, as Jax goes down. 24 seconds and up in his hands. He's going to try and back away and see if he can save this weapon over. And 4 in hands goes over towards the balcony as well, fortunately for Amanek. So smoke towards long, that's going to make it hard for Hooksy to be able to help out. He might just have to spam through. There is a player close on the left, but as I say that, Refresh and Queenix also prepared to spot that mid push through, and G2 are gone before they can do anything.
They're gone. They're dead. They're just not here. He's trying to figure out what's happened, piece together the puzzle, investigating the scene of the crime. To eliminate this whole G2 team, but there is a firing squad here. Hello! Knife out! Farlig hadn't got a clue what was going on. He was on a different planet. Smoke down for Hooks. He gives away the fact that he's still defending this site, but G2 don't look to push forward, actually.
He can't really get into a great spot before this attack comes in. As you can see with the nades available, the smokes and such will go down. The flash actually blinds him up for a moment, so he isn't able to get much done as they're crossing over, and it's Hooksy, obviously, who's hiding in towards the back of the bomb site now, who is going to have to come up huge. Actually gets himself too as he swings out. Refresh ready as well, lines them up, actually finding the one in the background first. 16-6. That is how the first map of this series goes. For for G2 if they were to move up through short quickly to get on towards the bomb site. But with their current position, and I think they do want to also go towards long, but look at this aggression. Nodio's going out is going to be caught, and this gives them a perfect opportunity to just go ahead and sandwich that A bomb site now. It's going to be all onto Farlick here, close on long, actually finds two. How the hell has he managed to get that done? Looking for more, and thankfully for the sake of G2 will be denied.
Well, G2 have got the bomb, but they've got to cross over with it now. It's a bit of a problem. Nexa lobbing it, but it's still out in the open. Luckily, no one's pushed past that smoke. They're all grouped up on short and looking to move on forward. Copenhagen Flames moving in as a unit, a 3-man. They've got a kit to play with as well. Oh, nice shot by Hunter. He's going up for more. Can't land it. They know no, both players are there. Right, yeah, well, they do now. Hunter tapping them away with a P250. Going out for the finale, and he manages it as well. What a round from him. 3 kills on the board. If you excuse me just 2 seconds, I'm going to...
Look how aggressive Farlick is getting. We pointed out, obviously, on Inferno that he was very ballsy with the aggression that he was willing to go for. We'll actually spot the head of Hunter there. Unfortunately, Kenny S was ready to follow up quickly, and with that now, we will see G2 just wanting to commit forward. Refreshing Goose, that one player down on long, will have to be called in to try and give him a hand. And unfortunately, it won't be quick enough because already Refresh has gone down with absolutely no defense coming through. Dios picks off one at least, but the bomb now being planted. A 3-on-3 after plant here for G2.
Rushing into the site quite quickly. A fight comes down. Nexus takes his opportunity to swing, but can't find anything. And Jax, the player that was on 50, is now in a 1v2. Bomb planted for him, but he's being held. He's going to have to win 2 duels as he swings out. They're not sticking it, and that works out for him. He's able to take the first kill, but Queenix afterwards has got time to defuse that bomb. And the first round on the board for Copenhagen Flames.
Begin to make his way around into suicide. I think you can spot those players making their way up towards short. Unfortunately, his teammate towards the A bomb site already fallen. Eventually will tap one down, but they've lost A. So the bomb should be planted quite easily. And again, it's going to have to come down to this retake now for Copenhagen Flames.
A nade out, but he's now taken down. Baited into Farlick. That worked out by accident so well. Kenny S in trouble. Let's see the player coming around short, but can't connect the shot. And all of a sudden, Jax is by himself yet again in a 1v2. This time, he's on the side, and they have to push into him. The molly does damage to Refresh, putting him on 13 health. But he's got a teammate there to trade out. Head peeking works out pretty well as they close in towards the site. Down goes Refresh. Farlick now all alone, taps the bomb. The swing up from Jackson. He gets the headshot to close it out. 4 on the board for G2, but just barely. Buyout early, though. Copenhagen Flames changing strategy. They've gone with the tunnels push. Farlick not good for one. They don't expect Queenix, but they deal with them anyways.
Oh, no. This just isn't going well. I like the idea of the switch up or realizing that I don't mind that. He was hoping maybe that if they were coming in, they'd try and come out through long. At that point, then he'd have a choke point where he'd have a better chance to maybe pick up 2 or 3 kills. But now he doesn't realize that they're all killing the bomb site, so he is screwed. And there we go. This round is now over. Hooksy going to be left to just try and save his M4.
Bad for Nodios as he went back over. Hooksy, not in the best of spots either. Looks to clear the back of tunnels, and Amanex already pushed up close.
They will try and just move forward. As do this Shadow being spotted, and there we go. That's the bomb. 2 quick kills being found, as well as control of that bomb with 25 seconds left at this point. Nodio's pretty much cannot lose this round for them. He has to, he could just back away and they wouldn't have time to actually retrieve the bomb and get into his site. So this is done.
For Copenhagen, and they actually get a huge benefit surviving with all 5 players as well.
To actually hold down on this side of the map, this time not really in positions to challenge before they get up close either. He does try and swing out, but he's a little bit late, and the flash just didn't work in their favor. Hunter gets a double. That's the B-bomb site gone, and very likely this round done for Copenhagen Flames.
Jax dropped down into CT early on, but as we saw, decided to just stick around and catch the A player after B was overrun. Amanek going out just in time, but he was heard as Farlick picks one down towards mid doors. They have no idea Hunter's here, but he's being checked anyways. They're playing a Nodios for swinging on such an angle. So that should have been much more convincing for G2 how it started. We can cover the retreat. He's been spotted actually. Now they kind of want to fall back. Farlick sticks around and he gets a kill for it.
Oh, is he going to go back into the angle? Nah, not quite. We're just holding the weight and see if anyone tried to actually chase that one up. Potentially allow for them to extend the advantage even further, but no, G2 instead gonna actually focus this on mid. No split's gonna be coming in, obviously not having short, but at least not through the season one. Most of the focus will be around mid, and then one player running. get the move forward. That's allowed for the CTs to fully focus on mid. Only now will Amanek begin to go out on towards the site itself. They'll hunt down an attempt to actually kill them after time just because the CTs don't have the money themselves.
Even without losing those players in the final stage. Nice on by Refresh though. He picks up one. Somehow the kills are going back. Hunter elsewhere deleting Refresh. Smoke down on the cross. Kenny S catches them in middle. They've got B. They've got the crossover as well. The rotate's being covered as Kenny leaves. Bumped backwards by the flashes he heard coming through. But still a man advantage. And the B retake for Copenhagen Flames does not look good at all.
That's when they would have been a bit screwed. Do want Hunter to get moving forward. I mean, he may want to try and stay close on short so that he can slow that rotation down, but now as they've lost the player especially, they can't really afford to do that, because if he wasn't to come out with at least 2 kills...
Yeah, it softens them up a little bit as they move forward. The AWP, Kenny almost out of lineup. He catches one eventually, but has to back off. A 1v2, the bomb ticking away. They really want this round, but they're losing players, and he's just going to get the spam now. Not on the right, not in the middle, and it looks like he's going to get the defuse. Kenny not able to land the shots. A slightly wider angle being held on that defuse, and we could be looking at a very quick play towards the A site.
Yeah, trying to take this fight up on short, but Jax is in position. Surprised he manages to get 2 kills out of that. He was being shot at for quite a while. Has kept them in a really good position here with still 2 players towards this A side of the map to hold down. Kenny taps away one. The player on the bomb site being Hunter hadn't actually shown himself up until that point either, so he's able to pop out and catch one off guard. Now leaving it all on Hooksy, because they will most likely be looking to work together on this retake. A nade, a smoke, and a flash available for them too. But no Kevlar for Hooksy. That nade could be massive. He moves off the bomb site just in time and has now spotted both of them moving forward. Needs that one headshot. And there it is, a quad from Hooksy. A massive pistol round for Copenhagen Flames.
There's going to be 3 players running out this door in just a second. He picks up the first swing for more, and Hunter with 3. He's got the AK, still challenged up close. Not good for the frag on Hooksy, but that's where Jax comes in, right up behind them. And what a round by Hunter. Great positioning, an amazing ability to follow through on not one.
For the rotation there, you see Nexa in the spawn up close, and the smokes are not going to last all that much longer either, so they will have to get a move on. NES just on the bomb site itself, not able to do anything, actually gets wallbanged through the corner of the box. Refresh in the meantime has also found one. Fortunately, Hunter again does step up for a frag on short, giving them a fighting chance here to try and at least attempt this retake, especially with that kill from Amanek. Now you see the 2 remaining players for Copenhagen Flames are pretty much dead. I mean, they're barely hanging on to life, so this is certainly achievable. Amanek closing in the distance with the op, but actually jumping up above the scope. Hooksy has the headshot, and Hunter, I mean, considering the economy that they actually have available, if he doesn't get a kill within a couple of seconds, then I was going to say he could even consider a save. But we see Copenhagen Flames getting closer to the finish line. So again, another extremely important round here, as you would expect from G2. Straight through the Molotov. That was a little bit crazy by Refresh. He tried to catch the time, and to be fair, nearly did. Sadly, it doesn't work out as he goes down, and then Kenny S going to be able to immediately take down Hooksy, who did at least attempt to try and follow it up. Did, I believe, back on the corner. Yeah, Jackson now moving in. The flash goes forward, and despite not being blinded, Farlig was forced into the corner. I think he was slightly caught maybe by it, but he definitely wasn't full-on blind. But either way, this round obviously continuing to spiral out of control for Copenhagen Flames. And as we pointed out, the economy really isn't that great over on the G side. So losing this round could put them in a bit of an awkward spot. They may consider an eco, because as you can see, a couple players don't have the money to buy. Realizing there's no one else around that position, and Amanek has spotted that they have begun to advance forward on mid, so it is going to be the split onto this stacked up B bomb site. So the CTs are in a pretty solid spot. Amanek connecting an off shot to take down that first player and somehow staying alive, actually coming out with a hat-trick for himself. I don't know how that works out from behind the box, but whatever.
Just a train through middle looking for contact. They've been spotted from afar, and the B players know that an avalanche is about to come through. Maybe not getting a whole lot done from behind. They lose one. Amanek being tagged up as well, taken down. That's significant damage already done. Bomb plants. They've got an op and an AK. Hold on. This might be a much more winnable round than it looks like. Rushing through the smoke. Hunter, that's a mistake, and Farlig punishes him. AWP looking for a frag on Hooksy. He's making noise. He's telling them, don't you come in for this. You don't want to fight it. The op makes it over to tunnels. Farlig safe behind that smoke. Goes in for another AK rather than reload. Still has to reload that one, unfortunately. Oh, down goes Hooksy. They're spamming. They know where Farlig is. He catches Jax out the window, though. And the swing about to come through from Kenny S. He's got an AWP, and he's got no head. They've won it. They've lost to Glocks. Oh, no, G2. Seen this from Kenny S quite a bit. as he takes the kill. And a spray from Hunter. He loses a lot of health. That nade could be good, though. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got so aggressive on that fight there. They let Jax take the first contact. They had him spot Sonone, get him up on top of the pit over him. So the fact that he did swing out and end up taking some damage is a little bit weird. But overall, the round's still quite easily working out for G2. They've got themselves into the 4-on-2. I'm not going to count out Queenix and Farlig because these definitely are two of the standout players. And right now, Farlig, if he could get this pick on B, it could be the opening that they need. Unfortunately, rotation already coming in of a second player. The Molotov leaves them completely screwed. And he did also end up getting blinded. So Queenix left in the 1-on-4. I do not have high hopes for him. And unfortunately, losing this round here is going to leave them in a spot where they do have a shaky economy onto two of those players.
This A site, Molly down, Hooksy on the cross. Oh, wow, he gets Hunter. The op not finding the kill, but the tag. Eventually finishing Queenix off. Hooksy's low as well. And Kenny S, he's continuing to aggress. They expect it. They must have seen him jump up above that smoke. And that's a big mistake. I don't disagree with the play, but the fact that he got seen, that's what completely ruins it. Saving the op is also very good because winning out a full eco just with Glocks and the opening duel. Amanek getting blinded on the corner. That was a perfect flash from Farlig, proving that he's not just a good offer, but a good support as well. Nice refresh pushing up there. He must have thought the smoke was a little deeper than it was. Luckily, Farlig is trading back. Oh, no, and they're peeking with a flash out. That's not the play. Next up, 1 HP. Down goes Kenny S. Every time, Copenhagen Flames are throwing away the advantages and pulling them right back.
What the hell is happening? It's just constantly trading in either direction. Jax picks up a massive double kill that has actually pulled this round back in favor of G2. Nodios is left alone. Plan should be easy enough. Gonna put it down for short. Having the Molotov there does at least delay the CTs from being able to rotate in quickly, but he decides against going in that direction. Instead, setting himself up to take that fight on towards Long, and it was Nexa on 9 health. He only needed 1 to the body. At least. Oh, that nade.
Oh, not another one, man. They've not even seen anyone. They're just getting tagged up by utility usage on G2 again and again. The Molly. Oh, that could be good for kills even.
Yeah, Farlig's done. Kenny with the headshot on the up just to be sure. And the Molly just rattles off a shot. Next is not being checked for boost, though. He hasn't shown himself at all yet. He's just been waiting patiently and will eventually be awarded for it. 16-14. What a crazy map.
Two may genuinely lose to Copenhagen, which didn't seem like a possibility when we started out. Today, tapping away, they've even got both of the opening duels.
Nadios and Refresh just combining there to take down those players that were looking for this yard control. There eventually returns one, and they decided that they want to actually push in and continue to fight for this, which was an interesting choice. Hooksy going to be taken down around main, and suddenly G2 have managed to flip this back into a 3-on-2 favor in them. Oh, Nadio still in the spawn, though, a threat to be dealt with. Has gone ahead and claimed his second headshot for the round, but again being denied afterwards, and now Queenix being the last man standing. They know where he is. That's an incredible shot on the first, but unfortunately not ready for Amanek to swing back in behind that blue box. The 2A guys can definitely still cause damage as can the SMGs and the Tech 9, especially if they're bringing it in towards A right now, trying to close in that distance. See, up close in the smoke could be a small issue. The flash goes in, actually does blind them up. Amanek, the back easily being just riddled with Mach 10 holes. Getting himself a second as he comes around to help his teammates towards the door, but it doesn't matter because Refresh comes in through main. But most importantly, Farlig from Heaven is able to quickly pick off 2 of them with that AWP, and suddenly it's all on Hunter. He's going to have to live up to his name and track down all 3 of these remaining players. First of them being Refreshing behind this vent, and unfortunately he won't even be successful in finding that kill. This is going to be over towards ramp. For the moment, just being Nodios, I believe, as well. And there we go. Jax on the deagle immediately takes off the head, waiting for that rotation into the spawn as well. Follows up with the second. And now B could potentially be open for the taking. Thankfully, they do have a quick rotation coming in, but Queenix has to be careful because if he goes down, the round is pretty much confirmed over at that point. Ideally, he's trying to do some damage, see if he can take 1 kill, potentially delay that bomb plant to set them up for the retake.
The time ticking away. DBH have to make a move. The Molly pushes the player out, but Nexa uses that as a chance to come up and force the fight. But now the swings coming through one after another. G2 fall, but it's left onto the AWP of Amanek. He's already got 1, knows the player's coming up close, and he finishes it off. 4 rounds for G2. Well, G2 have got their man advantage, and it looks like they're going to get contact in a second. Got to be careful. They line up for Farlig. The collateral comes through, swaps position in the vents, but they're already scared away, running with their tail between their legs, right back out to outside.
And Hooksy's in trouble. He's been watching the door, but he doesn't realize there was a player up close the entire time. Didn't even need the pounce at the end. Instead, Nexon just continuing to watch that vent, and eventually will be awarded for the patience that he displayed. That final player now, I believe, I won't swap for me, moving in from main indeed, so maybe he has a chance to catch this one-on-one, potentially against the player in door. Towards the bomb site itself is Kenny with the bomb, obviously. He takes the peek out and does manage to spot him, connects the damage. The nade doing a little bit further as well. At this point, I'm not fancying his chances on the retake, and he doesn't seem to really be cautious of the door position, where Nexa is just chilling. Instead, favor on towards Ramp Radar, where just Nodios is right now. I mean, there's a smoke down, so that gives him the chance to actually come up close as well before he really spots them. He finds one kill and is able to back down, but Farlig, unfortunately, not getting the same opportunity. He's immediately dispatched of in towards Hell. And now that gives him some extra options. G2 may want to try and wrap this around and back up towards the A-bomb site instead, potentially. And indeed, that is the goal for sure. Right now, no one really in position. Phoenix is in the vents, and he just gets wall banged down by Hunter.
So we'll work on that. This is, as I said earlier, if you guys are just joining us for this series, there's going to be some mentality issues at play for Copenhagen Flames, knowing how close they were to the previous. Hunter with a good trade, and he gets two. But they're actually returning it across the map. Queenix, Hooksy, Farlig, all grabbing kills.
Yeah, I just don't know how Hunter managed to actually get 2 kills for himself. Unfortunately, with the damage that was done, and when Nodio's already positioning himself on towards B, it shouldn't really cost him too much. First kill found on Nodio's, leaving only that low health player, and
on 10 rounds, looking for a little bit of an A push. They got outside controller, so they thought, but they walked straight into the crosshair of Farlig. As Jax falls, the rest of the team lobs the utility, and in through main they go. Straight out. Hooksy's with the opening. Hunter falls, and it's all down to Kenny S. And he's down as well. Copenhagen Flames up on the board with a third.
It's also given plenty of time for them to rotate down. Oh my god, Nexa! He just turned around in time to spot it. That is heartbreaking for Hooksy. Farlig, he is regressing here. Jax didn't actually post himself up on the angle, so Farlig does somewhat catch him off guard as he steps around. So there's the return at least.
Believe that their backs are clear, but Nexa, he's tucked around here. Refresh finds one. Nexa knows there could be someone around Squeaky, but not pushed through. He's not ready for it. And a good kill for Nodios. Leaving an... Okay, nice by Farlig. Little shot through the glass, leaving Hunter all alone. He looks to swing. Farlig's not ready for it at all. Now this could genuinely be a bomb plant. 20 seconds left on the clock. Nodios tucked in single door, and hello. 4 rounds on the board for Copenhagen. They've done it. They've pulled it back.
Yeah, most likely. Right now, though, Farlig has actually, dropped down from heaven. In theory, now could position himself quickly to help over towards Ramp, but not quite in time because we've already seen a few kills coming through from G2 to fight right back into this one. 2 different positions, so it does rely on Refresh being able to win out this fight against Hunter right now. Oh, and he's not going to be able to. Now Hooksy's left alone. They know he's in the single door with the bomb being planted. They can just play time on this one. This is going to be so difficult for Hooksy to do anything. Places that Molotov, hoping there was someone in dark that he could flush out to get that opening, but now at least knowing where they are. Again, though, not really helping out. Obviously, has to go for it at this point. He has to defuse, get a flash as well to help somewhat. But unless G2 takes some ridiculous fights, then I don't think it's going to be possible. And indeed, bomb already ticking away. Pretty much has to stick it now, although Kenny is going forward. But he's going to be able to find himself the frag. So there it is, 11-4.
Copenhagen Flames have got a lot to do on this attacking side, and already we're seeing a little bit of damage come through as Jax takes Queenix out.
Yeah, the quick contact there, trying to get the outside control, just wrapping in towards the A-bomb site right now. Aminek's actually going to be able to pick off 2 quickly, looking for more, somehow staying alive as he reloads. And Hunter now ready to pounce from behind the bomb site. They have no idea. He was just hiding there the entire time. Farlig left alone in a dangerous situation. And yeah, he's not able to do anything good.
Being made. That's actually going to be heard by the player on the bomb site, who I think is Jax. Nexo's fallen, so it's all down to Jax to make this hold happen. He's completely undetected. Ramp is distracting for him out for 1, even a second, but unfortunately it's not enough. His teammates all fell in the interim. The Hunter's got to clutch it out.
The vent. Farlig's up close, so if he gets this kill and does so quickly, then it's still a winnable clutch for sure. We'll be able to take down Farlig, but drop the 66, a little bit of damage at least being connected. No nade, well, no utility. There is actually a nade. because he does have a HE, but it's not going to be too useful, I believe, in this position. Tries to see if he can toss it up above the rafters off the silo, I believe. Yeah, at least clearing out the back of the vent so they can focus a little bit more towards the site and the main itself. But as you said, those pistols up close can still cause some damage. Nexa eventually able to pop through the smoke and get himself one, and Kenny as well. Going to be able to drop Queenix. It's suddenly all on the Nodios. He's already been tagged up. That Molotov is not going to be burning anyone. He threw it into the heaven of heaven.
That poor guy. I've never seen that molly hit before. Below it, it can be hard to predict exactly how far down they go. Oh, those nades. Oh, they're going through the smoke on a two-man ramp hold. It doesn't get much unluckier than that. A decent attempt at the round from Copenhagen Flames, but look, not a single player made it out of that smoke. When you're done, bombs dropped and refresh is sat there. That was a buy round. That bomb plant would have helped, because all memes aside, in that missed molly,
available. But those mollies aren't actually going to catch any of these players. You can see the setup right now between the vent and the bomb site itself. The Molotov eventually going in to force out Hunter. He's still able to get himself a kill from it, though. Kenny S given time to rotate in and help out, as is Nexa. And now it's all on Firelink to try and clutch out a 1-on-3 to save the day here for his team. And that is not going to be allowed. 16-5 on Nuke, despite having a very close second map. G2 just comes straight in and shove.